On the air for more than 60 years, this is television's oldest and most successful real estate program, The House Detective. The House Detective is brought to you by Axia Home Loans, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Coverings, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, Master Service Plumbing, Scott Roofing, Nevada Custom Closets, and Flowers by Patty, with resale homes exclusively from RE/MAX Gold. And now, here's third-generation house detective Greg Newman.
Good afternoon and welcome to the House Detective. We've got a really full show, so we're going to show you what Ryder Homes is doing here in North Nevada with a lot of great communities coming up and getting ready to get going. So without further ado, here's what Ryder Homes is doing here in North Nevada, and right after that we'll be back here in the showroom.
Ryder Homes has been designing and building award-winning communities for over 60 years now, and we're just getting started. Now building in Sparks, Carson City, State Line, and coming soon to downtown Reno, Nevada. Learn more at ryderhomes.com/Nevada.
We're spending more time at home than ever before. That means organization is key to a peaceful house. Here at Nevada Custom Closets, our goal is to bring that organization to all parts of your home. From the living room with creative entertainment spaces to stylish master suites, even impressive garages are part of what we can do for you. Nevada Custom Closets is located inside of Norwalk Furniture Gallery at the corner of Huffaker and South Virginia, or look us up online, Nevada Custom Closets.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by RE/MAX Gold.
This time of year, I always want to remind or bring to the forefront some good tips when it comes to buying and selling homes during the holidays. We brought back in a couple of professionals you've seen on the show before. Sitting with me is Chelsea and Laura. All right, Chelsea, when it comes to selling a home during the holidays, what's your reminder?
Well, during the holidays when working with sellers, like to coach them in staging, and as always, less is more. So enjoy your decor, but keep it to a minimum.
From 15 to maybe 5 boxes of Christmas.
Exactly.
Okay, good stuff. Laura, when it comes to your to your buyers, what's your reminder for them?
Well, we want to remember that the homeowners have all their decorations up and presents, and we want to be respectful of their personal items, as always.
It makes sense, and it really is something that it seems simple enough, but just, okay, see the home and not the stuff, right?
Right. Exactly.
Okay. With those reminders, we're going to show you some homes from RE/MAX Gold, starting with number 1. Laura, let's see that.
We're going to start in Fernley with a home that won't disappoint. If you are looking to live right on a golf course, then take a look at home number 1. Located on the 9th fairway, this 3-bedroom, 2-bath, semi-custom home has an open feeling with lots of windows, vaulted ceilings, and updated flooring in the family room. The kitchen enjoys a new appliance package that stays with the home, and there's a water filtration system as well. This almost 1,800 square foot home backs up to the course, and there's a patio. All of this has the asking price of $399,900. To find out more, call James Von Dorsten at RE/MAX Gold and ask about home number 1. James's number is 78 RE/MAX.
You may never have heard of the gated active adult community of Toscana. It's close to DeAndrea, so you know home number 2 has got a great location. The homes at Toscana all feature wide open, single level living, and in this case, a nice size 1,670 square foot home. There are 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, and the kitchen has a breakfast bar. The real treat is when you step out back to enjoy the afternoon light in the easy to maintain yard. The asking price is $515,000, and remember, there is a community center and activities with a pool. Mike Smith is the person to call about home number 2. Mike's number at RE/MAX Gold is 78 RE/MAX.
If you're watching the show and paying rent, the next few seconds could change your life. Home number 3 is a condo near Virginia Lake in southwest Reno. It's probably larger than your apartment, and it may cost you less per month than you're paying now. This building has an elevator, so this 3rd level end unit has a unique setting with 2 bedrooms and 2 full baths. It has some nice touches like a fireplace and a slider in the living room. Now, here's the best part. This almost 1,100 square foot condo is priced at $259,500, and this upper level unit is close to the pool and well away from city traffic. Give Marilyn Stalson a call at RE/MAX Gold and ask her to show you home number 3. Marilyn's number is 78 RE/MAX.
We've got to stop east of Reno and Fallon. Home number 4 is set on a corner lot, giving you more for your money. Added to all that space is a home that's been freshened up. Located in a newer neighborhood, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home that has an open floor plan and ceiling fans in the living room and each of the bedrooms. The kitchen has granite counters, tons of storage, and matching stainless appliances. Out back has plenty of room that starts with a covered patio, and some sport turf has been added. This over 1,600 square foot home has the asking price of $385,000. To find out more about home number 4, call Louise Smith Eggstrom. Louise's number at RE/MAX Gold is 78 RE/MAX.
It's another world even before you step into the front door. The water feature at the entry of home number 5 in Arrow Creek will foreshadow what's to come in this custom home. Created for the city views, you'll notice impressive picture windows with each of the living spaces. Creative murals highlight this formal dining area and the primary suite. The gourmet kitchen in this 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath home works for the everyday meal or entertaining with high-end finishes and plenty of storage. A part of this over 4,900 square foot home is a bonus room with a wet bar, wine storage, balconies, and so much more. Enjoy this wonderful custom home for the asking price of $1,900,000. For a private showing of home number 5, please call Dallas Serpa at RE/MAX Gold. Dallas's number is 78 RE/MAX.
78 RE/MAX, that is a phone number. It's 787-3629, and that beautiful home is part of the RE/MAX collection. So if you want to know more, just 78 RE/MAX, 787-3629. All right, guys, I'll give you both a break. And now we're going to remind you that White Lotus is offering gift certificates for this holiday season. So if you've got someone on your gift list that you think, oh, they've got everything, but they don't have a little extra time, White Lotus may be the answer. Here they are on The House Detective.
My White Lotus story is all about Rosemary and Linda. They're the owners of the company. They take personal pride, and everything that their company does, they take personally. And so I know that not only am I getting great service, but I have them backing it.
From folded blankets to clean smells to vacuum marks on the rug, you know they have done the best job they know how to do.
The feeling of an exquisite home cleaning is like coming home to a resort.
Tucked between Nevada's oldest settlement, the natural beauty of the Carson Valley, and the fairways of Genoa Lakes is Mountain Meadow Estates. This neighborhood of semi-custom homes will offer 4 different creative designs with separate elevations. At Mountain Meadow Estates, you're just steps away from the fairways and minutes from the charm of Genoa. Located just off Jacks Valley Road in Genoa, it's Mountain Meadow Estates, presented by Carter Hill Homes.
First Centennial Title has called Nevada home and has been at the forefront of Northern Nevada property transactions for over 40 years. Our in-house team of title, escrow, and real estate professionals work together to provide our clients with the resources and services they need to purchase a home and close a real estate transaction. There's no question a lot goes into the home buying process, and First Centennial Title is here to streamline the closing.
We are First Centennial!
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Axia Home Loans.
Interest rates are always moving, but it's really how it comes down to your mortgage and your long-term plans as to what that interest rate will do for you. And going into that mortgage, we have some more thoughts for you. Brought back in Drew Yardley from Axia Home Loans to talk about interest rates. First off, it's not as clear as what's on the piece of paper because there's ways to make a move, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay. The realtors right now are so creative. They have everything from 2-1 buy downs to ARMs, looking at seller credits, buying points. You know, there's a myriad of options.
Okay, so let's talk about some of these terms you talked. First off, buying it down. What does that mean? What are we doing when we're buying down a rate?
That's physically going to the lender and saying, how much is a lower rate going to cost me? What's below a par rate?
Okay.
Right? And there's usually a fee associated with that. And that fee could be anywhere from $500 to
thousands.
Thousands.
Okay. And when you're talking about seller credits, well, that seems self-explanatory, but sometimes you have to work that into the deal, right?
You do, and a lot of times sellers don't want to budge so much on the sale price.
Okay.
But they're willing to budge on a creative way of giving money back to the seller rather than lowering the price. So
okay.
It's a creative.
And so what this can do is bring an interest rate that may be posted in the, say, mid-7s down to the low 7s, even high 6s, right?
It can, but I guess my philosophy has always been, really figure out the break even. If it's $5,000 to save $100, that's 50 months, that's 4 years. You're probably going to refinance before then in this market. Don't do it. Right?
Good thoughts. Okay.
So, I guess at the end of the day, I've always been a big fan of using those seller credits towards closing costs because you're going to have to pay for those anyway.
Very good. That also says, what is the long term for your life, for your family? Is this a house you plan to be in for 30 years, or is this a house you plan to be in for 3 years because your job moves you every 3 years, right?
That's another great topic, and we could talk for an hour about that. Yeah, you have to look at how long you're going to be in that house and what that break even is.
Very good.
People come to me all the time and they say, Drew, is now a good time to buy a house? And the best answer I've always given them is when you can afford it.
Good answer. Now, if you want to sit down with Drew and find out what the best program is for you, how they get in touch with you?
Easiest way to get in touch with me is to Google me, or I can be reached at 775-221-2278.
It's Drew Yardley with Axia Home Loans. Thanks, Drew.
Thank you,
as
sir.
Always. Now we want to remind you that Nicole Williams and her State Farm team are available to you 5 days a week, even in the holiday season. Here they are on The House Detective.
Change happens in our community and with your family, and so do your insurance needs. I'm Nicole Williams, your local State Farm agent. My team and I are here 5 days a week to help with your changing insurance needs. We're committed to personal service, so when you call, stop by, or set up a virtual appointment, we can create a plan that's right for you. Call to make an appointment or stop by our convenient Midtown office to see if we can save you some money on your auto, home, or life insurance needs.
Before the phone rings here at Master Service Plumbing, our team of professionals are getting ready for what comes next. We make sure that our journeyman plumbers have all of the equipment and training necessary to do whatever the next job brings. We make sure to be on time and get the job done quickly so we can keep our rates competitive. And we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for those plumbing emergencies. We're family owned, Master Service Plumbing, fixing Nevada's plumbing since 1991.
Into our next 5 homes here on a Saturday afternoon, number 6. Chelsea, let's see that.
Alum Creek has always been a very desirable neighborhood. It's a great southwest Reno location just inside the McCarran Loop. Home number 6 is located in a quiet neighborhood with mature trees. This 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home has been nicely updated with hardwood floors, an expansive patio, and so much more. This almost 2,300 square foot home enjoys high ceilings with a loft. The kitchen has been nicely upgraded with granite, updated cabinetry, and it's just off the casual dining space. The asking price is $699,000, and the primary suite is on the main level. Please call Kathy Tatro if you would like to know more about home number 6. Kathy's number at RE/MAX Gold is 78 RE/MAX.
You're good to go if you like home number 7. This is a remodeled condo in South Reno that's vacant and ready for a quick close. You have 2 bedrooms with a full bath and enjoys views of the Greenbelt. Inside, you'll find wood-burning fireplace, new plank flooring in the living room and dining area, and fresh two-tone paint. The kitchen has updated cabinetry and all the appliances are included. Community amenities include a pool, tennis courts, a gym, and more. This over 800 square foot upper level condo is priced at $270,000. If you'd like to know more about home number 7, please call Rhoda Thalman. Rhoda's number at RE/MAX Gold is 78 RE/MAX.
Here's a rare opportunity to enjoy a single-level home on the west edge of the Vistas in Sparks. Home number 8 is a single-owner home that's ready for a new family. Located in a quiet neighborhood, this 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home features an open living space with tile floors and cathedral ceilings. The open kitchen is well located with double ovens, and it enjoys plenty of light from the multiple windows. Other features include a newer hot water heater and furnace, solar array, and fireplace. The backyard is nicely landscaped with a patio. This almost 2,100 square foot home is priced at $585,000. Want to find out more about home number 8? Call Eric Schott. Eric's number at RE/MAX Gold is 78 RE/MAX.
Set on a corner lot, home number 9 has pathways that lead you to parks and schools. It's just one of the many reasons you'll love this Sparks home. Solar is the first update you'll notice with this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. The open floor plan has updated flooring and an open kitchen. You'll look across the serving bar to the family room where there is a wood-burning fireplace with a brick hearth. This 1,256 square foot home has an easy-to-care-for backyard with a partially covered patio and some flower beds. The asking price is $419,900 and your utility bill will love having the solar panels. If you would like to know more about home number 9, please call Elizabeth Stahl at RE/MAX Gold. Elizabeth's number is 78 RE/MAX.
The feel of the country and the charm of Gardnerville are combined in home number 10. This gracious home set on almost 12 acres has a touch of Nevada history as well. This 4-bedroom and 3.5-bath home was once a part of the historic Runaround Ranch in the 1920s and still operates as an authentic mountain estate. Inside, the reclaimed wood paneling creates a cabin feel. The guest level has a game room, sauna, and music room. Also found on the property is a riding arena, barn, and 36 by 36 shop. This impressive estate in the heart of the Carson Valley with a rural setting has an asking price of $2,998,000. Give Laura Moline a call at RE/MAX Gardnerville and ask her about home number 10. Laura's number is 782-8777.
782-8777. That's how you get in touch with Laura. She's in the RE/MAX Gold Gardnerville office, and she'd love to show you that historic piece of property in the heart of the Carson Valley. All right, guys, I'm going to give you one more break. We want to remind you that we tape each week here at Norwalk Furniture Gallery. We try to show you a little different part of the gallery each week taping the show, and as you might have noticed, they've got holiday in full effect. If you want to see more of the gallery, here it is on The House Detective.
We're more than just a furniture store. We can help transform your home or your room. Hi, I'm Michelle, owner of Norwalk Furniture Gallery and Accent Window Coverings. We offer competitively priced flooring, area rugs, furniture, art, unique accessories, and window coverings. Best of all, we can help pull it all together with our free in-home interior design services. We are located on South Virginia in the Winters Crossing Shopping Center. Come visit Norwalk Furniture Gallery today and let us help you create the perfect space.
Tucked on the edge of the Carson Valley with the Sierras as a backdrop, you'll find a new community, Micah Cottages. Taking full advantage of the space, you'll find cottage homes with creative designs, open living spaces, and in-law suites with separate entry. Each home has upgraded finishes and wonderful views of the mountains. And you're close to shopping and golf in an established neighborhood. It's Micah Cottages, just south of Carson City off 395. Brought to you by Carter Hill Homes.
Seasons in northern Nevada can range from the harshest of summers to the most dramatic of winters. Hi, I'm Justin with Scott Roofing. Our family-owned business has been servicing roofing needs in northern Nevada for over 75 years. We work with companies like GAF and Malarkey to bring your home a fresh look that will stand up to all the seasons. We're Scott Roofing, roofing homes and commercial businesses for over 75 years.
We've told you in the past many times the importance of using a licensed contractor when it comes to doing work on your property. What about when that contractor hires somebody, maybe a subcontractor, and other things happen? Well, we've brought in Kurt Franke in the offices of Kurt A. Franke. Okay, without divulging too much, you brought an interesting topic to us about subcontractors.
Yeah.
And how that works differently than having a contractor on your property or doing work for you.
Right, because we've talked about mechanics lien law in the past. Mechanics lien law sounds like it might be applicable to the person who works on your car, but actually it's for contractors and people that do things at your home, giving them a right to lien your property should they not get paid.
Okay.
Now a contractor, you know a contractor is working on your property because you just hired that contract. You don't necessarily know all the subcontractors that contractor has worked with or contracted with. So they have to provide additional notice to you that they have a right to lien.
So we're talking about who that contractor has hired.
That's
and
correct.
Who he says, this is who is going to be working for me.
Right.
And those persons or companies have to then provide you as the owner of the property that list, or just to the contractor?
Well, should they not get paid, they have to provide you notice prior or at the time they start delivering services or materials.
Okay.
They have to provide you what's called a notice of a right to lien, saying, homeowner, I have a right to lien this property should I not get paid by the contractor.
By the contractor. So in theory, you could pay the contractor, and if they don't do their job in paying the sub, the sub could come to you to, if you will, make you double pay on something.
In reality, they can do that because as long as they don't get paid, they have a right to lien that property because they're providing materials or work on that property.
So the moral of the story is really trust your contractor and know if they have or have any sort of record against them, and you can find that out, right?
That's real important. Yeah, you can go to the Nevada State Contractors Board website. It's nvcontractorsboard.com. And you can go to that website and find out if that person has prior citations, you know, how long they've been in the business. I mean, one citation for 20 years probably isn't a big deal, but some have numerous citations and numerous problems along the way. You can not only find out therefore if they're licensed, but if they've had prior complaints.
This is an instance where sitting down with an attorney to make sure if something does arise that you are either covered, or if you've done your job in paying your contractor, maybe there's something you can work something out with that sub and find out with that contractor where something is falling through the cracks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kurt, how they get in touch with you?
Well, you can call my office at 827-6100, speak with Linda, Camille, or Dylan. They'd be happy to set up an appointment, or go to my website. That's LOCAF, LOKAF.com.
Law offices of Kurt A. Franke, and that's just another reminder of how incredibly transparent our state is with all of its information.
We have good information here.
We really do.
And we might as well use it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Thanks,
Thank
Kurt.
you.
Okay, now we want to bring you from one showroom out to another one. We're going to bring you out to Loca Tile Group in Sparks, where they have a great selection of tile, granite, and now cabinetry. Here's Loca Tile Group on The House Detective.
For more than 30 years and 3 generations, Campbell's Carpets has been freshening up homes in northern Nevada. Step into their showroom to find an extensive selection that's sure to fit your budget. They feature name brands like Shaw and Mohawk. Your home will never look so good. Looking for hardwood? Campbell's can help there too. They have a large selection of hardwood and they do all their own installation. It's family run and locally owned. Campbell's Carpets.
Down to our last 5 homes here on a Saturday afternoon. Let's see number 11, Laura.
Now let's bring you to the North Valleys for home number 11, for a home that maximizes all the living space. Located in one of Stead's newest neighborhoods, you're not far from the regional park. This 4-bedroom, 3-bath home looks like new with an easy-to-maintain stucco exterior. The open floor plan allows for plenty of natural light, and the open kitchen features espresso cabinets. The backyard has a nice-sized paver patio, some grass, full fencing, and views of the mountains. The asking price for this over 2,000 square foot home is $475,000. To find out more, call Veronica Segovia at Remax Gold and ask about home number 11. Veronica's number is 78 Remax.
We're headed to the heart of Double Diamond to find home number 12. This home has a surprising list of features found inside. Immediately when you step inside this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, you'll notice the updated plank floors and muraled ceiling. Move further to find tile trim around the fireplace in the great room with some added custom lighting. Another touch you'll notice is the custom solid surface counters in the kitchen. The primary suite has direct access to the beautifully landscaped backyard with stamped decked patio. This almost 2,100 square foot home has the asking price of $645,000. Give Raymond Solorzano a call at Remax Gold and ask him to show you home number 12. Raymond's number is 78 Remax.
Let's head down to Carson City for home number 13. We're headed to the shadow of Sea Hill on the edge of a quiet neighborhood. This 3-bedroom, 3-bath home has a zero-scaped front yard for reduced water usage. Inside, you'll find some other updates that include updated flooring, newer doors and windows, and tray ceilings. The stylish kitchen now has a custom tile backsplash, granite countertops, stainless appliances, and finishes. Step out to your private oasis with an in-ground pool, and the yard is framed by fruit trees. This is over 2,300 square foot home has the asking price of $665,000. To find out more about home number 13, please call Adele Senft. Adele's number at Remax Gold is 78 Remax.
The architecture is all about the views. Views of Washoe Valley, the mountains, and the lake. Home number 14 is a custom retreat with a long list of updates added. With the grand living space with floor-to-ceiling windows is the focal point, there are 2 nice-sized bedrooms with 2 full baths and a loft for some added space. Recently, the owners have added a new furnace, new water heater, and AC unit. Inside of this 1,971 square foot home, you'll also find a fully updated kitchen with new appliances and quartz counters. Outside, there's a new driveway, steps, and a redwood deck. With no rear neighbors, this Washoe Valley home has an asking price of $690,000. To find out more, call Josh Taleka at Remax Gold and ask about home number 14. Josh's number is 78 Remax.
We're going to bring you to a newer community. Home number 15 is in the small gated community of Copper View at Carmela Ranch in South Reno. This single-level 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home was upgraded to include plank hardwood floors, custom lighting, and low-E windows. Other unseen upgrades include tankless hot water heater and a whole home water filtration system. The kitchen has a stylish finish with a granite and a stainless appliance package, and there's a butler's pantry. You'll love the private setting, and the community has a long list of amenities including a pool and a clubhouse. This over 2,100 square foot home has the asking price of $870,000, and the outdoor kitchen has a grill and a smoker. Give Hung Troyan a call at Remax Gold and ask her to show you home number 15. Hung's number is 78 Remax.
78 Remax, or you can go to renotothemax.com. I want to thank Chelsea and Laura for coming in. I want to thank you for joining us. We'll be back here next week, normal time, 5:30 right here in Channel 2. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next week. Take care.
The House Detective has been brought to you by Axia Home Loans, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Coverings, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, Master Service Plumbing, Scott Roofing, Nevada Custom Closets, and Flowers by Patty, with resale homes exclusively from Remax Gold.